Ink Ribbon.
Welcome to the second episode in this series of 50 facts about all our favorite characters. Today we are focusing on Capcom's poster boy for the Resident Evil franchise. Here are 50 facts about Leon S. Kennedy. Leon graduated from the police academy at the age of 21. Leon wasn't just assigned to the RPD, he actually requested to be assigned there due to all the recent headlines about the murders. When Leon was driving into Raccoon City, he was actually hungover for his first day of work. He had just broken up with his girlfriend and had gotten drunk in a motel room on his way to Raccoon. Although it's unclear how, Kevin Ryman and Leon know each other. Even though his hair color has changed throughout the series, his official natural hair color is brown. Leon was a planned character in the game Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, but was dropped. Leon graduated from the police academy at the top of his class, scoring extremely high on his written tests. Leon's first appearance was in Resident Evil 1.5, which was never released. Even though Leon's disc is labeled Disc 1, the canon playthrough of the original Resident Evil 2 is Claire A, Leon B. The story behind why Leon has a different uniform from all the other RPD officers is that he's wearing his winter uniform, while the cops in Raccoon City are wearing their summer uniforms. On top of this, there was also the added body armor due to the recent rise in crime, which is why Kevin also wears this armor in Outbreak. Leon is 5 foot 8 inches tall, or 178 centimeters. Leon's blood type is A. The first actor to ever play Leon was Brad Renfro from the live-action commercial directed by George A. Romero. While various women have pursued Leon, the only woman he's ever shown any interest in is Ada Wong. Leon, Claire, and a zombie cop had cameos as unlockable characters in the game Trickin' Snowboarder for the PS1. After the end of Resident Evil 2, Claire left to find Chris, and Sherry stayed with Leon before being taken by a man claiming to be a government agent, who might have possibly been Wesker. Leon is friends with Detective Ark Thompson and is the one who sent him to Sheena Island to investigate Umbrella's facilities. In Resident Evil Gaiden, which is not canon, Leon leaves with Barry and the others in the end, but is revealed to be a BOW in disguise. The cover art of Resident Evil Gaiden is actually just a character concept of Leon from 1.5. In Resident Evil 2, when Leon crashes at the beginning, depending on the scenario you're playing, he will either crash head-on or spin around and crash backwards. This is to change which side of the car the characters get out of. In the original story for Resident Evil 2, Leon was already part of the RPD and was hiding in the station with a small group of surviving officers. His signature handgun in real life is a Heckler & Koch VP-70. In Outbreak File 1, Kevin can get an SP item called Football Tickets, and in its description he says he'd like to take Leon. And in Outbreak File 2, you can find an item in the RPD called New Recruit List with Leon's name at the top. Leon was in 2 games for the iPhone, a port of Resident Evil 4 and an adaptation of the Degeneration movie. In the Iceborne expansion for Monster Hunter World, Leon was added as a playable character skin alongside Claire. In Darkside Chronicles, we get to see the origins of how Krauser and Leon met, showing that Krauser was originally a good guy. In Operation Raccoon City, the player is given the option to execute Leon while Claire begs you not to. In Resident Evil 2, Leon's desk has joke glasses with a nose on it, as well as a misspelled Welcome Leon sign that contains an extra L. This was fixed and alluded to in the Resident Evil 2 remake. In Resident Evil 2, Leon is able to shoot the camera using his shotgun. In 2003, a company named Raylight Studios released a prototype demo of Resident Evil 2 featuring Leon and gave him the best walk animation he's ever had. The reason his gun is referred to as the Matilda is as a reference to the movie Leon the Professional, where the main characters were named Leon and Matilda. The face models for both Leon and Ashley were in a commercial for the Wii version of Resident Evil 4. When you equip Leon with his Mafia costume, his knife changes into a switchblade. Throughout Resident Evil 4, Leon throws his knife several times, but funny enough, this type of knife is not meant to be thrown, being both unbalanced and not aerodynamic at all. Aside from Ada, the only woman Leon has ever flirted with is Hunnigan.
Thanks. You know you're kinda cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty?
One version of Resident Evil 4 took place in Oswald Spencer's mansion, but it was reused for Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares DLC. When Ada stabs Leon in the leg and he recovers with no issues, this could possibly be a life-threatening injury in real life since you have a major artery right around that area, though it is possible that his infection with Las Plagas made him able to withstand it. For unknown reasons, Leon was not included as a playable character in the 3DS Mercenaries game. Speculation says he was possibly going to be added as a DLC character, but this was never confirmed. Leon appears as a playable character in Project X Zone for the 3DS, along with Chris and Jill. Throughout the entirety of the series, Leon and Jill have never met in any game. At the beginning of Resident Evil 6, Leon is forced to shoot the zombified president. This is not Ashley's father, but he was very good friends with both Leon and Sherry. The early promotional material for Degeneration featured Leon in his Resident Evil 4 jacket and used a different model of both him and Claire. Leon's partner Angela from Degeneration and Helena in Resident Evil 6 are both played by Laura Bailey and have very similar personalities and backstories.
No more tears! Not until I avenge your death. All right, Curtis. Let's finish this.
Resident Evil 4 went through many concepts, including one version that was recycled and used for Devil May Cry, which is responsible for the similarities between Leon and Dante. In Damnation, during the motorcycle sequence, Leon blows up several vehicles in order to kill some BOWs, but presumably also killed all the innocent people driving them. On April 11th, 2020, Paul Haddad, the original voice of Leon Kennedy, passed away. In 2004, Capcom released a line of clothing called Leon's Collection that was based on his clothing from the games. This also included his own cologne fragrance. A scrapped concept of Leon from 1.5 had him paired with a bloodhound. In the trial version of Resident Evil 2, there are several unused lines of dialogue, including him telling Ada to hold her fire.
Hold your fire!
A blooper.
No, that sounds so stupid now. Okay, I really enjoy being with you.
A longer version of the conversation with Leon and Marvin.
Leon, if I die, you have to shoot me in the head. I don't think I'm going to make it.
Don't talk like that! Hey!
If you don't, I'll become one of them. You can't let that happen.
And an unused death scream. Leon is a terrible driver. He has crashed a squad car, a second police car, a boat, a helicopter, and a commercial airplane. He's great on a jet ski, though.
Behind us! I know! Just hold on!
And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this list, and I look forward to making the next one. What are some of the other characters you'd like to see a list of 50 facts on? Let me know down in the comments, and if you found this interesting, consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. It's just one click. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Kai Morgan, and as always, thanks for watching Ink Ribbon. And a very special thank you to my bronze, silver, and gold Patreon supporters. Thanks to you, I can make videos without worrying about demonetization and grow my channel faster.